Okay, you are all welcome to today's guitar lesson edition. Today we are going to, it's been a while, but it's a whole lot. I can't explain everything. So we are doing guitar lesson today on the chords. That is D, Mi, Mo, Fi, To, and all those chords. I have a lot of questions on that. Please, how can I know the Fi, To, Mo, and Z? People are asking, how can you use these chords? So I'm taking time to do this particular lesson. So take your time slowly, follow the lesson systematically, and I'm sure you will get everything detailed. So let's use E flat for this particular lesson. We are using key E flat. So you are all welcome to both guitar players and guitar players and singers here, and then Odehyie Keff channel here on YouTube. So we are using E flat. So this E flat here we are using. This is the E flat on the second string, root on the fifth string, another root here. We have another root here, that is E flat major, A shape, G shape, E shape. So let's continue. When we say D, do, re, fa, so we are using this position at first because we are playing KH system. Let's first use the C shape. This is the C shape of playing E flat. So here we have this E flat. This is Do, Re, Mi, Fa. So in between Do and Re, that is Do, Re. You see, Do, Re. We have D. That's Do, Di, Re. Do, Di, Re. Do, Di, Re. If we say the is the note before the Re. So we have Do, Re. This is the Re. If you go back, semitone. That's the D note we are talking about. So I want us to know all the notes before going to how to form the chords and the application as well. So we have Do, Di, Re. In between Re and Mi, Re, Mi, we have more there. That is more. That's Re, Mo, Mi, Mo, Re. Re, Mo, Mi, Mo, Re. So Do, Di, Re, Mo, Mi, Fa, Fi. Fa, when we are on the Fa, we move to the next semitone, that is Fi. So when we say Mo, Mi, Fa, To, Fi, and the rest, we mean, let me take you through that. When we are going the same note, that is Do, Re. So let's use that first one for the example, this example, Do and Re. In between them we have a note there. So if we use the Re to call that note, we add O, or in P alphabet we add O. So let's use the O or OH. That is, it becomes R. That's R for the Re. R for Re. That's Do. Do for D for Do. Re. R for Re. So if we want to say this is D, we add I. because we are using the left note to call it, that we add I, that is D, it becomes D. If you want to call the same note, because the note doesn't belong to only this or only this, it belongs to both of the notes here. So we are playing E flat, this E flat I'm talking about. So in between do and re, that is E flat and F, that is do, re, it's do, D, or re, ro. We add O, H, making it R-O-H, R-O-H, ro, or do. We add I to it, that's add I to the D, making it D, D-I. That's do, D, re, ro. So this note has two names. It is either D or ro. D or ro. The same note. It has two names. Because as I've said, the note does not belong to either only the do or the re. It belongs to both of them because it is in between them. So the same note, when we say we are on F flat or E sharp. This note is F. This is E flat note is F. So this is E or F flat. So you get me? So the same note, it has two names. That's ro or do, D or re, ro, re, ro or do, D. The same note. So take note of that. So either you choose it from here. That is do, di, re. So let's go to re, mi. So you have do, re, mi. So in between re and mi too, you see you have another space there on the fourth string here. You have a note there. That's mi, mo. Because if we add O, H or O, it becomes more. We add the O to the M, so it becomes M, O, or M, O, H. O, O. That's more, or re, re. So we can name it re or more. Re, it means we add this is re, do, re. R stands for re. So when we add I to the R, it becomes re, R-I. It becomes re. It's not re, 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 mi, fa. The same way, fa, mi, re or more, fa, mi, more, mi. We add O, H, O, A, O to it, making it O, M, O. That's more. So the same note here you have so, la, so, la, so, la. So if we want to use the so to call this note, it will be called what? Z, that or C, S-I. So, si, or la, lo. So we can name this the same note. It is lo, that is L-O-H or L-O. Lo, so, si, la, lo. The same note is Z or lo. So, fa, so. You see, in between fa and so, we have a note there. Because do, re, mi, fa, so. In between fa and so here, we have this note. So, the same technique implies to that. So if we want to call it by this, it becomes fi, because we add I to the fa for F for fa, F letter F for fa. So we add I to the F, making it fi, Fi, fi. If you want to use the so to call it, we add S-O-H to the S. That is, so is S, so for S, or S for so. Then we add O-H, that is so. So you can call it so or fi. So let's go. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la, li. So we are using E, I. And at the same time, you can mix those together, O, H, and the I together. We have the same or similar. So we are using I. Let's use the I. Do, di. We have added I. Re, mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la, li, ti, do. So that is grammatically. So let's use the O. Do, ro, re, mo, mi, fa, so, lo, la, to, ti, do. So take notes of this. If you do understand them, it's very, very easy and it's not anything difficult. That I want you to understand everything concerning that D, ro, mi, mo, fi, those notes before we add the chords to them. But first you have to understand how it works or how they work, because you cannot just play the note without knowing the note, the name of the note, and continue. No, you have to understand everything on the guitar. I mean everything. We will not hide anything here. We are learning guitar. Because I know people have learned from me a lot. People have learned a lot from me. Those I know and those I don't know. And they can give the testimony that everything is accurate here and I'm not hiding anything. So if you are on this page or this channel, please take your time, follow what we are doing. If you do not understand, please leave me comments. I'm here for you. Watch the video, leave your comments, share for others to join us. Don't be selfish. I'm not being selfish here without teaching anybody. I should have kept it myself and I owe nobody, but I want to share the idea or the knowledge for everybody to benefit from what I know. So don't be somebody like that who is selfish. Just share the video, invite others to join the lesson. It's been amazing. We are learning guitar seriously. People have benefit from the program we are doing here. So invite and teach others as well. So let's go to do, di. I've explained that. Or do, ro. The same note has two names. So now you have a name, a note in between so and la. So you can call it la, la. That is L, la for la. We will add the OH to it, making it la. The same note, you see, it is in between so and la. So we cannot give it permanent to so or permanently to the la. No, it belongs to both of them. So you will choose which name you use to call that note in between the two notes, the major notes. So you have so. If you want to say we are giving it to so, it means it has become Z. So Z. If you want to call it by the la, it becomes lo, la. Because we add O or OH to the L, letter L for the la. So let's do the chromatic scale. Do, di, re, mi, fa, fi, so, zi, la, li, ti, do. Let's use the OH to it. Do, ro, re, mo, mi, fa, so, lo, la, to, ti, do. So you can choose to write them down with your pen and paper. This is very easy and very understandable, except you have chosen not to understand. That one I cannot force you to understand. So take your pen and paper and write all these things down. It will be very easy for you to understand this one. So I'm done with it. It's not only this position. No. This is the C shape. In the next lesson, we will move to the A shape here. Then we move to the G shape. We move to the E shape. We move to the A shape, a D shape. So you play it across all the shapes for you to get it clear across the whole board, so that when you're on the guitar and you want to run your scale, you know exactly what you are doing and you do understand them, scaling and chords. So let's go to the chords. When we say the chords, I myself will say is the application. I will say is the application. The chords is the application, because so far as you may ask this question, it means you know exactly what you are requesting, or you are demanding. So because if you do not know, understand, or you do not know or understand the chords, you will not be able to ask such questions, because you have do, di, or do, di, or do, ro, or do, ro, do, ro. I've said that before. So before we can play the raw chord or D chord, so let's say so before we, you see the notes, still we have the do in do chord and the fa chord. That do note in all these two chords. We have it in the do chord and the fa chord, but we want to apply the D to it. So you see, we have to add the D note. So either we play the D is what? D is key note, E note. We have the E note as D. That is the E note. So either we play E chord, that's E major, or we play E minor chord. I'm sure you are following, because we are going. So we have that do, but so that's the technique we are going to use. We want to move a little bit or show maturity here. So you see, I've applied the D major. So it depends on how you want the chords to sound or the notes to sound. So let's assume so we are going from do to fa. Only this note that we've worked on. So either you make it remain the same, or so when we go to the D chord, do we prefer all the notes to move semitone? This one, because we play the E flat chord. We have the B flat note here. So do we want the B flat to remain the same before going to fa? Or maybe you see, so we are creating chords. So here, either we add the only D note to the whole chord and omit one of the notes. So we can choose to omit the do at the top here, or you see, we play it this way. Mi is constant, so is constant. Mi, another Mi is constant here, but do, we are just sharpening the do, playing the D. So you see, all the notes are constant there. So we are creating chords. After creating the chord, we will go and name the chords. So yeah, let's see. Either we play it the full chord, or let's use the one we have created. same as what we are playing here. So it has become E flat major, sharp. So you see, sharp knife, a sharp 8, sorry, or flatted knife. Because when we draw the chart, this is 9 note or the second note, or either sharp second or a flatted second or flatted knife. Re is knife because do is 1, re is 2, mi 3, fa 4, so 5, la 6, ti 7, do again is 8. So when we start, re it has become 9, mi has become 10. So write it down. I will do lesson on that, how to know the 13th, 11th, 9th, and other chords, because do, re, mi, fa range from 1 to 8. That is the octave, octagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8-sided figure is octave or octagon. In music, it's octave. Mathematically, it's octagon. So after 8, 9, when 9 comes, it has the 9 comes, it has become the second, that is re, it has started, because do is the same as the 8, or 1 is the same as the 8. So 2 is the same as 9. So I will do lesson on that, you don't worry. So let's go. I want to name the chord, that is why we brought that one in. So you see. That is what I wanted from the whole chord. But when I play this, it sounds very minor to your hearing because it is not part of the major chord or major scale. You see, no discord in the chord. The chord sounds no discord, but we are using technical experience to add chords. So this is an additional chord. We didn't play any chord. It's just an addition. We added, instead of do like this, that is mi, do, so, mi. It has become mi, di, so, mi. So we have flatted the knife. This has become E flat major flatted knife. That is the chord. E flat major, flatted knife. This is the knife. Re is knife. So we flatted the re. It has become flatted knife. So you see, very, very, very nice chord. So you will choose. So let's play the D instead of E major chord. Let's play it minor and see how it sounds. That one too is very good. So easy. So easy. That is chromatical. So we have that chromatic. For the mi will be coming, it will be moving to the fa. So the Z, you see, Z will become la, making it fa la. Then instead of D, it will reset to the fa. The do, sorry, D will reset back to the do. Then we play here. The mi down here will be moving to the fa. So when we play, that's the technicalities in the chord creation. So sometimes as a guitarist, you have to sit down, learn something that no one is doing. Don't just learn from others, copyright. He played this, he did this, so I have to do the same thing. No, that is not music. Maybe George Darko or anybody has done a solo, so you want to do the same solo. It's very good. You have to learn that way from other masters. But for the best practice, you have to know how to add yours to the industry, the music industry. You have to write your signature in the industry. So let me take this one. This has become, I've learned something new today by teaching you. Do you know that I haven't played such a chord before, but through teaching, it has given me this chord today. It will be part of my playing. So that is passing chord. It has given me passing chord here. The D has given me passing chord. Or either I'll play it this way. That is D minor, D, E minor, D, E minor chord. Before moving to the A sharp, that is D, but I played it minor, the whole minor chord, D minor. That's the E flat, E minor chord before moving to 5. So the same thing when I'm playing J, when I play C, any key that I play, I will be using that. So let's assume we are playing G, F here. I've applied it at the key. So you see, I'm using it. So let's go to our E flat. So I'm using it. So let me use it minor, because I just added the note to the do E flat chord. That is the additional chord. Or I will create it on its key. So let me use the creation on its key. So you see, it has worked. So create something that sometimes is odd, no one is using, no one is playing, to stand out of the congregation. So if something everybody is doing, you are doing the same thing, there is no distinction or no difference in your playing. So you have to sit down and create. Creation is not easy at all, but you have to sit down and do creation. Prepare your notes, your chords very well. So that is what I mean. Don't just play for playing sake. You have to understand anything that's on guitar you are doing. So you see, today we've done the D chord. So let's use different method to play the D. So we have the E. So we can play any chord, testing it, whether it suits. We have this one. So let me use this one. So that's before I'm going to check the chord I play, because we are moving from Do to Fa. So this note in between Do and Fa, I have several notes, because we have, before we reach the Fa here. So I've chosen the T before back to the Do again. That is Do, T, Do. So you see, I want to use the T on this string before we come back to the Do, because Do. You see, the Fa, still the Do, we have the Do in it. So instead of standing there, so you see the Do. So I want to use the technique here. Then I play the T, any note, the chord, the D together with the T. That is T at the top, D at the down here. So let's check the do chord, because the case here we are solving, or the problem we are solving here, is between do to fa. We are moving from do to fa. So in between do to fa, on this note, which note I prefer to use? I prefer to use T in the do chord here, the passing. So when I come to the fourth string here, help me. So I can choose to use the note before me or note after me. So either here or here or here. I can use the two, either this note or this note. Or here, if I go back, I can choose to use this note or this note. One or the two. So let me choose. I don't want us to go too much. So let me use that is more. Instead of me before fa, I use me more fa, me more fa. Then do ti do here, do ti do me, because you are going to fa. Here do remain do. So you see, this remains do if you do not play any chord. Still, we have a do here, but this one will move from me to fa. So I want to. So that is how we create chords or we use chords. You have to understand everything, any note on the guitar that your finger will be placed on. So this me chord or the do chord here, I've worked this single note, that is the do, individually. So I want to go to T before coming back again. Instead of standing there 2 times, I'll use the T as passing chord there. So what about this me in the do chord? Either I move here or here before coming to the fa, instead of me. So either I choose this note or this note or this note or the second note here. So 1, 2 in front of the note, or 1, 2 at the back of the note. That is the let me say universal intelligence. Universal intelligence that one must be able to understand it. Either 1 or 2 notes, maximum 3. 1 or 2 notes, maximum 3, but 1 or 2 notes, 1 or 2 notes, before or after. Works very, very, very perfectly. So the concentration is on the D. We are planning for the D chord, but we are using it as substitute or passing chord. We are using it, that's the passing chord. We are using it for passing chord. So if we want to use it as passing chord, all the notes in the chord go here, they must be affected. Except maybe you don't want to change, you want to remain that note the same. So after this, we will do some remains. We will let some notes remain and others will go. So you will choose the chord. So be matured enough on the guitar and understand the guitar itself. Don't just play. You learn this solo, you play. You learn this chord, you play. No, you have to learn something, because anything you are playing, somebody has created it. So what are you adding to the guitar universe? You have to understand and create yours. So me, I will choose this one. Let me choose this one too as well. Okay, that one. So we have T and more here. So for this one, I've chosen the the 5th string. I've chosen T. This 3rd string, I've chosen the more. Or I can choose to remain this one, but this one I will temper this one. So as I've said, you are creating. So for the perfect understanding of the beginners or questionnaires who will be asking the questions, let me use the me. I will not change the me to any note. Let me note be constant here, but I will change the do to T. For the passing chord, then we have the D here, because D is the note under discussion. So this one is permanent or constant in what we are creating. So we have the T, me, we remain it, because the do will be changing to T. Then we remain the me, we will not change it. So let's check the so in the do chord, this do chord. Okay, let's touch that note. Let's move that one to Z. Z. So the passing chord will be T, Mi, Z together with the D. So this will be the chord T, Mi, Z, and D. This will be the chord. So we'll play this one before going far. And let's play it together continuously so that we'll get the picture of what we do. So mi di mi na mi so ma. So you see, it has sound very nice because there is a pen and paper book work on it, calculation, perfect calculation on it. Mi di mi na mi so ma. So if you're a beginner or beginner to intermediate, you have to practice the chord well. So before you go into look at the chord, the name of the chord we've played. So that one too is very important. You have to understand. Though you have created a chord through your understanding, but the next step is to know the name of this chord. You can't just play a chord without knowing the name. So we have this one as D. This is E minor. So E minor 7. This it has become E minor 7 instead of E minor or E7. It has become E minor 7. So you see, very interesting. You have to know the course. So we have a lot to learn. I cannot use only one day to teach everything that I know. So it's better to follow. If you are interested in learning the guitar, it's better to follow my lessons. Whenever I come live, you have to follow. Whenever I do another post on guitar, you have to learn. Sometimes you have to entertain ourselves, our bandstand playing. When we see something outside that is entertainable, we have to bring it so that we have fun. Sometimes you may think, no, I'm not just off. I have to prepare, leave you to learn for a while. So that's work. So you see, I've created more than 4 chords here. I've created this one first. That is the additional note. I added just a note to the chord. I didn't create any chord, but I added one note to the chord. And I play the minor. That is E. E major here. E minor. E minor 7. So that's the creation. So you see, this D, you can choose to play it major. You can choose to play it minor. You can choose to just add the D note, the whole chord, like this. Or this. You can choose to add the D, only D note. So you see, I've created 4 chords for just the D note. So you are playing. The one playing or the player, you will choose. I want to hear this before this. So let's assume. So you see, so this string, that's the 10th string, has sounded that. So listen to that one. So you see, but the chords are changing. But this one, only this one is singing different for me. So you see, I'm playing the notes in the chord for you to understand. So when the chord is played, no matter how it's played, you have to sit down, listen to the chord. You have to play exactly what the chord is sound. So so you see that if you do not take care or you do not understand, you will not hear that such notes are in the chord. So let me play that one hard and add the soft so that you understand exactly what I'm telling you. You see, so it has become so that I prefer that so la. So let's check this one. So it has become so this one, that's what I want to sing on this. So let me check this one. So it has become so let's check do, si, do, mi, fa, mi, di, mi, so mi, di, mi, bama, na, mi, so, ba. So you see, I'm creating, and this one is sounding so. How chords are created. So let's check that this one too. This one too is playing do, mi, do. Meanwhile here is do, ti, do. Here is playing do, di, do. So you see how chords are created. So if you are choosing we are choosing this string and this string. So here 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it will become 1, 2, 3. So so if we play the chord, this is how the chord will sound. So you see, it has made the chord sound very, very, very nice and harmonically. So that's the application of the D, Fi, Mo, Toh, and how to create them. So today the focus is on the D alone. We've played the D, only D, and well understood. So I don't want to make things very long. We'll be going to the Fi, Mo, Toh, Z, and the rest. Today we've tackled the D. So let me read out the comments. Let me read a comment. Maybe there is a comment that I have to reply before leaving because I have a church program today. I'm going to church. So if there is no comment, then I will be leaving. If there is comment, I will come back and answer the comment because I'm here for you. So let me check the comments from both YouTube and Facebook, Guitar Players and Singers, and Odehyie Keff Music as well. So wait for me. If you've not subscribed, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay. I don't have any comments now, but let me continue for maybe 3. Kojo Olebuafo, okay, you say my boss, okay, I'm with you, continue. Okay, I'm with you online, so let me go back because this topic I can see, it has been my program for a long time. People are asking, say, how can I play the D, the Mo, Toh, and the other chords? So take your time. I have time for you. I'm here for you. So if you do not understand, just leave me a comment, please. Your comment is very, very, very important to me. Just leave me a comment. I'm here for you. If you do not understand. So if there is no comment, it means everybody is following and you all understand what I'm doing here. So thank you very much. So let's continue. So let's create another chord. Because we are on E flat. the D, we have D as E, and Re as F. So the concentration or the question is on the D, how to play the D, maybe do D, how can I play the D chord? Sometimes when I was learning, I asked such questions several times that didn't get answer until I learned a lot finding out all these things. So technically that is how we create chords. So creating chords depends on you. You have to be mature. Create chords your own way. You have to understand exactly what you want to play, what you want to do, or what you want to hear, or what you want to listen to, or you want others to listen to. So be bold enough. Create yours except that you do not understand. If you do understand, I always say this to all my students that guitar playing, when you do not understand, anything that you play is mistake. It's not even only guitar, keyboard, bass, drums. Anything you play you do not understand is a mistake. Whatever you play and you understand, no matter how it is a style and sound good. That is the spirit in music. So you have to learn more. If you want to play good, learn more. That is the only secret that I have for you. There is no secret in guitar playing, my friend. Learn more, understand. If you play anything, make sure you do understand. If you do not understand, how can you play something you do not understand, just playing for playing sake? If I stretch my hands on the guitar, no matter what I play, it means I do understand. I've learned it before. I cannot play anything I don't know. What is in me is what I deliver. So let's go. So here, let's create another one more chord, then we go. So D, we are playing D chord. The concentration is on the D chord. So we have no chord. So people can play E flat major. Re is F minor. Mi, G minor. Fa, G sharp major. So B flat major. La, that is C minor. Then we play T. Everybody is familiar with this course, they can play. But the concentrations, what about the toh-moh-di-fi-se, D and those chords? How can we play them? So that is what we are doing here. So the D has become is E note. So what we are using the E note for is the D, the answer for the D we are searching for. So do, re, in between do and re, the note there I've said that is the D. So today we are doing the D in the C shape. Next lesson we go to the A shape, we're doing the D. We go into the G shape, we're doing D. E shape, we're doing the same thing. A shape, a D shape, then we are done with the D. Then we will be back on the more or raw. That is more or re. You do the same thing across the board. You do so. Sometimes, if you do not follow, it will be very, very, very difficult for you to understand. But when you follow it like this, it's very, very, very easy. You see, oh, this is what I've been struggling. Say it's a air for crowd. There, name Moody actually are air for crowd. So they can see and forgive. It made me about F. That is. G sharp major, but E flat major you do one chord one and a Fa A4 chord 4. That is G sharp major. Fa. And from do to Fa, and you about the side. And the hand of Crana Yaban, you bet me so added Sadi no pet Abaca when I be my Fa. So you see. I say a sharp note you instead of E flat in your gas, a damp on a cake. I may have been accidental note you. And when you don't say Debbie, so okay, fine. If that's the case, if you play the E major standing for the Fa chord instead of the G sharp or the Fa chord, then if you play this one, this note has flatted because it is the Fa chord is Fa. La, do. So if you want to sharp, if even the D note itself, the whole notes must stand the same. So only D note, this has become the Z. So we have to swap it to La, D, La, the fa remains the same. Another fa here. It has become augmented. That's E augmented chord. This is E major augmented, E augmented chord. So that one, we didn't play it as a soft passing chord, but we've added the D, creating tension for the fa chord. That is the G sharp chord. So because we have fa, la, instead of do, we have sharpened the do, making the fa, la, D, fa, la, D, instead of fa, la, do, it has become fa, la, D. So definitely when you play this chord, you have created tension for all the players and the spectators. You have created tension. So you see how I'm using the chords. So thinking about the note broaden your understanding. It gives you clear picture of what you want to do. So let's try to be creative. That is what I mean. The same way of playing solo. So my usual as solo. So instead of playing it chord like this, when I'm solo, I can rest on that, or I can use it as passing chord. So if let me use this passing solo. This is, I've rested on it, I'm resting on it. So it sounds. Or let me use it as passing chord. So you see, I've used it as passing to the fa chord. So you can play it solo. When playing solo, you must be able to add it whenever you wish. When you are playing chord, you must be able to add that one whenever you wish. Because it's the same way we play. So you can use it for solo or chord. It depends on how you understand. 1,000 miles begins with a step. So don't be in haste learning. Haste. Oh, I want to play that like how you are playing. I want to play like this. No, the person. If you go see him rehearse, you feel sorry for the person because he takes time. So you see, I've created a passing chord like this. Then I rest on the fa. Then I pass the chord again. That's the augmented. You see the chords I was creating with you. How I'm using it. So I've rest on the augmented chord. That is the E augmented, D augmented. Because I've created it together with you. So that's why I'm using the same chords. So let's rest the case here in the evening. I'll be back live around 7 p.m., 8 p.m. when I'm back from the church. From now on, we've started again. We'll be learning. So leave your comments. Anything you want us to do, please don't forget to leave your comments. We will be back in the evening or midnight session. Sometimes you have to meet at the midnight. Some people are not online in the afternoon because of the work. So sometimes I have to come back late in the evening or midnight so that everybody will benefit from the lesson we are doing here. So if you can join me in the evening and the night session, you are also welcome. Don't forget to check my TikTok accounts as well. Just search Odehyie Keff. I'm there at TikTok. Just follow me there. Wherever on social media, just go to even Google and type Odehyie Keff. All my videos and my social media handles will be available for you to follow. Don't forget to like the video. Share if you need my number. Let me give it to you so that maybe if you want to contact me. My number is 0550 624 337. That is call line. I don't have WhatsApp on that one. 0550 624 337. That's the WhatsApp. If you are outside, you add +233 or Nigeria, Canada, Australia, America. Add +233 550 624 337. That is call line. And WhatsApp line is 059 655 488. 0595 655 488. That's WhatsApp line. All these two lines too are registered for Momo. So if you have anything for me, don't forget to send something small, 1 CD, 2 CD, $1, €1, $1. It depends on your currency. Anyhow, you can send me, my boss or my friend. Get this one for credit. I will be very, very, very happy. Nothing is too small for me. So you can send as minimum as 1 CD, as 50 pesos is accepted. Just gift me from your heart. Anything. That is my numbers. These are my numbers. 0550 624 337. 0550 624 337. Some people want to contact me, but they don't have my number. My WhatsApp number is 0595 655 488. 0595 655 488. All these two supports Momo. So don't forget to give me something small for credit. That's all. Let me read the comments and say goodbye to you. Okay. Kobe, DFA,
Okay, that my boss, that's my boss. Thank you very much, Kojo Oleboafo. You two, you were with me for a long time. Thank you very much. We shall meet very soon in the evening session. We will be back in the evening session or night sessions. So thank you very much. Don't forget to like the video, share, subscribe. We shall meet very soon. Bye bye.